Hello YouTubers, and welcome to this auction video for this fantastic Karger Treadle lathe. Now, as you might have seen, I've also listed a more modern electric Karger, which is that one there. Please see my other items if you've not seen that already. But this is the present auction item, this probably circa 1910 Treadle Karger. The treadle is all there. I haven't mounted it on. This fits on there, into the shaft in the pin bearing there, and as you can see, wooden treadle all in place, and original, so that's all there. The bed, obviously, stand is integral to the bed, is all screwed together as you can see, donning its original paint in places. It's obviously going to want a repaint. Someone has had a go at repainting the headstock and tailstock, and in doing so there are some remnants of masking tape. We can see here that just want cleaning off, but the winning bidder can enjoy the fun of the final finesse details to bring this fantastic piece of machinery back to full working order. I mean, everything's really ready to go. The bearings there have been renewed. A lot of work's been done there already, as you can see. Condition of this one relative to the modern electric Karger, the photos actually make it look much worse than it is. There are some pit or rust marks, but it's not terribly serious. Can all be cleaned up quite straightforwardly, and I'm sure someone's going to have the pleasure of doing that. That's not something I've got time to do, I'm afraid. The tailstock on this appears to be Morse Taper 2, contrast to the more modern one, which was a Morse Taper 3. However, just the same, it has got a chase screw cutting facility. As you can see here, you've got the engage wheel. This device here slides on that tapered fitting. And if you have a look at that excellent site, lathe.co.uk, look up Karger, there are some detailed photos and text explanation of how the chase screw cutting system works. Now, in my hobby and profession, if you like, as an organ builder, I have used and continue to use a Holtzapfel ornamental turning lathe just for the finesse details. This Karger is very similar, I have to say. The shape of that headstock and tailstock, they are practically identical actually. Same system with the screw position on the bed. The bed on this, as you can see, is quite complex and V'd. In fact, the bed is identical to the more modern Karger. With this early treadle operated machine, you've got hosts of accessories, which I put plenty of photographs on so you'll be able to see all these, but there's a spare compound slide rest there. There is a few chucks, unusual one there, face plate, precision chuck, another modern chuck there, but the back looks original, that fits, various cutters. Of course, as well as the compound slide, we've got the tool rest and another tool rest there, and this lovely, just like the other one, period drawer, wooden drawer with the accessories. Quite a few with this one, lots of collets. Those three reverse jaws are for the 3-jaw automatic chuck that's in place at the moment. Lots of cutters, the chase screw cutting system star wheels, there's one there and there's one on, you can see there, and the masters for the different threads, all marked. I believe some are imperial and some are metric to fit the star wheels. All the cutters, lots of cutters there. As I say, I'll put plenty of detailed photos showing those. Also note, there's 3, well, they could be used as face plates, or they could, I think 1 or 2 have been used as sanding discs actually, that fit on the spindle thread there. There's also this box of goodies. Not terribly sure what everything is. Appears to be, let's go and have a look. Wow, that appears to be some saw attachment. These came with it, and I'm led to believe are some rare accessories for it, but there may well be bits missing as to getting them in full operation. Grindstone there. Looks like a grinder or grinding attachment there really. But they're included, obviously. Also as a separate listing I've got parts from what appears to be a Karger milling table, which I'm going to put as a third option because I'm not sure whether it would be present with this early machine or the later machine, so check out that option as well. But as I say, this really is a high class treadle operated lathe, ideal candidate for use today. My Holzapfel is treadle operated and remains so. You can get a very high quality finish with practice at using such an implement. If we look at some of the details on this, we've got the indexing plate there. As I say, I have actually put some photos on of this spindle without the chuck. It appears to have, just like the other machine, been restored or maybe rebushed for the bearings, but again, absolutely tight, lovely condition in that respect, and really it just wants some minor recommissioning and good lick of paint to bring the machine to full order. Same with the previous machine. I'm quite happy to offer local delivery on this at the buyer's expense. I'm also quite happy to make a crate if you're an international bidder and interested in this machine. That will again be at the buyer's expense. I'm not sure how much it's going to cost in my time or materials to make a crate, but it will obviously split down quite well. This table's in one piece. We've got these cast iron stands here, so I'm guessing that could all be incorporated onto a pallet and made up as a crate, were you interested in the one or possibly the two. I have a friend who's an international shipping agent, so that being the case, if you were interested and you're an international bidder, there are good options on shipping. Obviously I prefer someone to just come and collect it, but I don't want to exclude the international fraternity because this is a world-class lathe, which I'm sure, as most collectors will know, if you know anything about Karger, these do not turn up every day, and well, to have two of them next to each other is a rarity in itself. But there we go. Please have a look at my other options, and particularly for the other Karger. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy looking at the photos of this superb circa 1910 Karger Precision Chase Screw Cutting metal lathe. Thanks for watching, and if you're going to, good luck with the bidding.